beautiful Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with the person on your mind reading. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, this reading is for couples or those who have found their soulmates. I have had a lot of comments in the boxes below asking for me to do a soulmate reading or a couples reading or a reading where I address the person on your mind. So here it is. You can apply it to your situation. I'm going to do this reading a little bit differently, so let us see how it goes. First off, I'm going to use the Secret Language of Animals oracle cards to get a sense of each person's energy, okay? So I'm going to pick one card for you, my beautiful Leo, and then one for your person. And let's see if we can decode your energy and how you complement each other. And if anything comes up there that, challenges the relationship, or if anything can help in any way, shape or form, let's see what happens there for you. We've got Earth, physical body, grounding, nurture and cultivate, okay? It's number 10. That is your card. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? Your person's card is wood. That's really interesting, okay? Even though you're a fire element, my beautiful Leo, both you and your person really complement each other very, very well. The first card we got here is Earth. And if you see there, it looks like a big old heart, okay? It's telling me straight away that you've got a very warm heart. You're very protective, okay? Very nurturing of this connection with your person. Your person is also learning. They're learning. They're growing. But we'll get to their energy in a moment. It's really interesting because your number is number 10 as well, and they've got number 37. And when you reduce it, 3 plus 7 is 10. So you and your person, you actually complement each other very, very well. And I would say Earth and wood, you actually need each other. It's interesting. We never really need another person in our life. We want that person to be in our life, and we feel that attachment to the person where it feels like need. But I feel you've chosen this person because they actually do complement your energy very, very well. You just know that this person is the one, okay? It says here, physical body, grounding, nurture, cultivate. You have such a beautiful, warm heart, okay? And actually, both of you, it's interesting because both of you have got number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy. So you both actually feel lucky to have found each other. That's what I'm picking up straight away. But you are actually very receptive to this person. You nurture this person quite heavily in the relationship. This person is quite solid as well because we've got wood here, growth, connection, support, renewal. Both of you actually complement each other. I keep getting this word complement. Sorry to use it a couple of times, but it keeps coming up in the scrying because I'm scrying at the same time here. But they're just showing me that you are loyal, that you're true blue, and it's almost like you are the earth and they grow from you. So they actually learn a lot from you is what I'm getting. Now, of course, it works both sides. So I feel like you do learn a lot from this person as well. But now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. They are indicating here that both of you are very solid energies, where sometimes it can be a little bit of stubbornness that goes on in the connection, but that's that's meant to happen, I guess. We all have our own individual path, and then we get into a relationship with somebody and we have to merge our path with theirs. So it's actually quite a difficult thing to find your soulmate in life because not everybody complements your journey, and we all sometimes we dig our heels in when it comes to the other person, because we want to retain our independence and our individuality rather, in a relationship where we are merging with the other person. We don't want to lose our identity in the other person, but also we have a separate identity as a part of a relationship, if that makes sense. But you both have beautiful energy together, both very solid. This person actually, I feel when it's almost like this person, your person actually takes a long time to open up. This person, they don't open up to everybody. You're the sort of person who shines, okay? I mean, if you even have a look at that, because they just said paw print, and I was like, I can't see that, but my guides have just actually pointed out they're right. If you have a look there in that solid earth, there's actually a paw print. So I feel like you are the sort of person, my beautiful Leo, that tends to make a mark on people's hearts, okay? In general, you're the sort of person who shines. You're the sort of person who's very loyal, and it's interesting because it's like a cat paw right there. I mean, you're someone who is very independent, also very, you endure a lot, let's put it that way. You endure a lot. And I feel like you're the sort of person who helps the objects, I can put this in a different way, the way they give it to me. The objects of your desire, for example, your career, or, you try and nurture them to turn. You're no different for relationships. You actually raise people up in general, not just in terms of the person that you're in love with, okay? And this person, there's a lot of personal growth that has occurred since meeting you, my beautiful Leo. And I feel vice versa. Interesting, you could have got any card in the deck. They just asked me to look at the cards, and they're absolutely right. You could have got any card in the deck. Look, you could have got crayfish, you could have got tree frog, you could have got koala, you could have got anything. But if you have a look, there's two paw prints right in the center of each of the cards, okay? So there is a match here. You and this person are meant to be together. You're meant to find each other in this lifetime. It says here, growth, connection, support, renewal. So this person, the person you're with, tends to go in cycles, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that they are the same sign as you. It can mean that they've got very strong placements that actually match yours quite well. But what I'm getting here is that this person, both of you are very ambitious, is what they're showing me. And it's to like leave a legacy kind of energy. And I feel like both of you will leave a legacy in this relationship. This person, as I said, they go through life cycles. Your person, they go through many cycles of rejuvenation, okay? You may even notice, and again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, even for those cross watchers who are watching, you may go through cycles where the moon is quite relevant to your moods, okay? That's what's coming up. I know this looks like the sun here, but they're actually showing me the moon right now. So I feel like this person may get a little bit more intense or a little bit more sensitive around about the moon period. The full moon period in particular is what they're giving me. They may feel a little bit changeable. They may actually go within themselves and become a little bit more insular. But this person, I mean, I feel like they want something solid with you. I mean, I see two people here who are meant to have found each other, okay? Now I'm going to go a little bit deeper and find out a little bit more about your energy, of course. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What are they meant to see? Okay, so first card is yours. Okay, we got a moon card here as well. So you probably understand this person very deep down. Intuitively, you understand them. And they see you sometimes as a bit of a mystery. But anyway, let's go. We've got the Temperance card here. Now, I'm also getting an outcome energy here for you and your person. I'm going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. We've got the Emperor card and we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so as you mature, you and this person are actually psychically bonded, okay? And you keep the mystery alive in the relationship so that things don't get dull. You're both constantly growing together. Now, Nine of Swords, a little bit of anxiety from you, my beautiful Leo. Perhaps there's trust issues there. This may be from a previous relationship or a previous experience in your life. But the Nine of Swords indicates sometimes you feel like a little bit of anxiety, okay? We'll go and cross that and see why. Thank you so much. We've got the Five of Swords here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? King of Cups. Okay, I understand. Because you give all of your heart, okay? We got the King of Cups there, which shows me how much love you have for this person. And this person, they think only of you, Leo. The Sun card, okay? This person, they could look further afield. They tend to be a little bit sharp sometimes and cutting in their, when they argue and things like that. But this person adores you is what they're indicating here. It's really interesting. You've got the moon and they've got the sun. So it's almost like opposites attract. Now I understand why they said the word need, because I always, individually as me, I say that we don't need another person. We want another person. And that there is a difference there, because when you need, it comes from a place of lack. But they're indicating here that you complement each other so well. The sun and the moon, I mean, the moon needs energy to shine, needs the sun to shine. So I feel both of you actually are really drawn to each other in the most spectacular of ways. We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a fated relationship. Again, it's number, I gotta go get that card. It's number 10. So both of you got number 10 there, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So in the major arcana. So this is a fated, destined relationship. You were always meant to be with each other in this lifetime. So I'm just gonna go get that other card. One moment, please. Now, it's the Page of Wands. That's interesting. Okay, so let us begin. So the first card here, we've got the Moon card. So sometimes there may be a little bit of fear, my beautiful Leo, because the Moon card is all about anxiety or the shadow side. I feel like you've done a lot of personal growth before you even met this person. Okay, and they're just showing me here there's a little bit of a fight or flight energy here. Okay, you love this person with all of your heart. Okay, you very much are go big or go home, and you're all in with this. Your heart is so loyal, so grounded. I feel you want to give this person, it's almost like you want the grand journey of romance. You want the big love story, okay? As you can see, we'll come to this card in a moment, but the big ship is being launched there, not the little ship. So this is a big relationship for you. This is a big deal for you. And I feel your heart is all in. And when we as humans tend to put our heart into everything that we absolutely care about, we get a little bit anxious that we're being really vulnerable, opening ourselves up to a fall in some way. But remember, trust is important in a relationship. I don't feel like it's that you don't trust this person at all. I feel like you're a little bit guarded sometimes because you know how deep your love goes, and you're just feeling a little bit of like anxiety. And also with this Moon card, I feel that there, as you can see, there's like a dog and a wolf there. So I feel like, Leo, you tend to love really hard when you actually give your heart away. And there's this energy here of independence over settling down. So you need to know that, you can trust a person. You need to know that this is a relationship that you can actually thrive in. And I see you actually, both you and this person, a power couple. I feel like both of you actually, it's literally like you are the night to this person's day and they are the day to your night. It's just literally like both of you exist on a very equal footing in the relationship. But you may have moments where you need to have, time by yourself, for example, to rejuvenate your energy. But also with the Moon energy, I feel it's almost like you don't want to, you want to keep the mystery alive in the relationship because you don't want things to get dull, especially because we've got the Page of Wands right there. So sometimes there's a holding back here. Now also, I feel like this is the sort of person that you've always dreamed of. Okay, because the Moon card can represent dreams and cycles. So it's interesting that both of you have different cycles of rejuvenation. And I feel like theirs is more the moon, which is really interesting. You get the moon, and I feel yours is more the sun, and they get the sun. So it's almost like opposites attract, but you're still so alike as well. Also with this moon energy, I feel like you may have experienced some sort of hardship when you were younger, or you may have gone through a relationship that hurt you in the past, and it may have caused trust issues, okay? They want you to be aware that not everybody's going to treat you the same in each lifetime. This person absolutely adores you, okay? They're actually a grounding force. They keep things level. There's a lot of passion in this connection, but I feel like there's something here from the past that has caused... because we got an 8 and a 9 of swords here, which means there's a little bit of anxiety at the root of the relationship. Now this could be, you know, sometimes when we argue, for example, and we have that passion, because I see so much passion from your side. Whenever there's an argument, there may be a tendency sometimes to be like very dramatic, where it's like, this is, maybe a small thing will set the whole argument off, and it's like the grand ending of a relationship, but it's not the end, okay? This person is very level. I mean, this person can go a little bit cold sometimes, perhaps even a little bit like, especially in arguments, can be quite cutting, or go a little bit silent, and that may make you feel a little bit of anxiety. But I always wish that we all as humans came to like little speech patterns or bubbles above our head where we could see what we were truly thinking, because this person adores you. Okay, and they're actually showing me right now very, very famous statue. I feel like I had to look it up before because it came up in a reading many, many years ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was in Burning Man, and it's of two adults back to back, away, you know, not facing each other, really sort of fed up and sort of, you know, arguing with each other. And there were two little inner childs that were inside those adults, and they're both together putting their hands together in unity. So that's what they're showing me right now in the water. So it's almost like even when there's a disagreement and both of you are not talking, your inner childs just long to be with each other. Okay, very playful spirits, both of you. Both of you connect to each other on so many different levels. And but remember that we are all individual, and we need time to breathe or time to process emotions. So you don't need to be anxious during those moments of silence, because it allows people to breathe and come back to each other. I don't know why that's coming out, but that's maybe something that's been going on in a relationship right now. So just be aware of that. All couples, doesn't matter who you're with or what couple you're in, they go through cycles, okay? And we all have to be understanding of each other's quirks, because we've got a certain way of living, because individually we had a different path than our person. So with the Nine of Swords, I'm going to cross it just to see what's going on there for you. But the Nine of Swords is a little bit of anxiety, okay? And the Nine of Swords can also be like a protective energy, where sometimes, I mean, you may be concerned, for example, that this person may leave, or that you're giving this person all of your heart and soul, and there's just a little bit of worry there, okay? Now, it's natural, especially if you've had past experience with another person. Not everybody's going to treat you in the same way. This person wants to stick around. This person loves you. This person thinks about you a lot. I mean, to have the sun there, this person thinks about you, Leo. You light up their world is what they're kind of giving me here. But as couples, it's a very, to keep the sort of excitement alive and, you know, have long-term relationships, it's challenging. It's hard work. But both of you, it looks like both of you really want this relationship, and you love each other dearly, is what I'm seeing here. What's the anxiety about? High Priestess in the reverse. So you could be a little bit anxious about this person when they go silent, because the High Priestess doesn't talk. She's mute. Okay, so sometimes when this person represses their emotions or goes cold in a relationship, because we've got the Nine of Swords here to combat their Queen of Swords. So again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. So sometimes I feel like your person has created very healthy boundaries in their lifetime, but they have a tendency to shut down. Now, you may be like, I want to know what that person's feeling, thinking in this moment, because Leo, you're so passionate. You're a fire element. You've got strong emotion. You're the sort of person who's like, you know, you have to like have it all out there and all in the open. And this person is a little bit more solitary. They're a little bit more inwards. And it doesn't mean that they love you any less, okay? So sometimes you may feel a little bit of anxiety when they shut down. And, you know, as long as this person has moments to sort of process things and get back into balance, because this person, they tend to not really like drama. And this person is quite patient as well, but you may get a little bit anxious sometimes that this person is not telling you something, or that they're hiding something from you, because there may be mistrust or trust issues. Also, the High Priestess in the reverse is a fear of loss as well. So now, maybe because my beautiful Leos out there have lost in the past, or felt they lost in the past, and that's why there is a sadness there or an anxiety there. But remember, you are lovable, and you come with all this love here, and your person is only thinking about you. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can we have another card for the Nine of Swords? What's going on there? We have the Page of Swords. Now, again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, okay? The Page of Swords can be sometimes, you think about this person a lot, my beautiful Leo, but you may wonder what they're up to, okay? I'm not saying that you're snooping or that you are, I feel like sometimes you may be curious, you may be wondering if they're telling you the truth. Just remember, trust is the foundation of a relationship. And looking at this person, this is someone, I mean, this is a soulmate energy reading. This person is someone you can trust. I mean, the Queen of Swords, she, and again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy is honest. She is honest to attack. Self-sufficient. This person that you're with here is very independent, and I feel like they've had to be strong in life, and sometimes they're just a little bit private. Doesn't mean that they don't want to let you in, but sometimes they're a little bit, they shut down. They lead with their head a lot. You're teaching them to love. You're teaching them to be more open, to allow themselves to shine, okay? That's you raising this person up. That's what you do, my beautiful Leo. And also this person, I feel like this person will bring balance and adventure to the relationship too. But they're just showing me here, sometimes you may feel like this person is not telling you something, or is just a little bit closed off in their emotions, and you feel like they disconnect, which they do. They definitely disconnect with the Queen of Swords, their energy, but it may seek you to think that either they're hiding something from you, or sometimes you may think about investigating. And by investigating, I don't mean like you're snatching their cell phone and trying to find out what they're doing. I feel it's more like you going, what you up to, or asking, how's your day? I mean, they're usual questions that we all ask our partner. But if we're feeling a little bit insecure, which I feel sometimes there's a little bit of insecurity that's gone on there, my beautiful Leo, that may be within you. It may cause you to feel a little bit of anxiety. From the energy that I'm picking up in this particular reading, this person is, they're smitten with you, okay? This person's lived a life where they've seen what's on offer, and they choose you. So that's what I'm feeling with this. We got the King of Cups here. Now the King of Cups is a water element, of course, but it's all about the love, and that's what you are all about, my beautiful Leos. You are very generous with your love, your care. You're a good listener. You're non-judgmental, and you have a lot of wisdom, my beautiful Leo, especially when it comes to love. I feel like you've endured quite a lot in your life, and you've learned. Oh wow, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They gave me a sentence which was, you've learnt and been burnt by the past, okay? Or from the past, rather, they said from the past. But as you can see, the King of Cups, this is the great love story. You're the sort of person who's like, go big or go home. If someone does not engage in your heart, then you're not interested at all. And you love this person to the ends of the earth. Okay, love actually makes you strong. People think to open their heart or be vulnerable is weakness. It's not. It's to be strong, because a lot of people pay a lot of money to counselors and things like that in order to be more open. Okay, and you're actually teaching this person to be more open. So we got a King of Cups here, and we got a Queen of Swords. We've got a king and a queen, but sometimes both of you lead with different parts. You lead with your heart, very much so, okay? And this person, whilst they have a lot of love, they actually are a little bit more in the head, okay? They lead more with the head, the intellectual mind. And that's not to say that, because I feel both of you are very, very intelligent. Both of you are actually, you complement each other, but this person that you're dealing with here is... very heady. how can I put that? They're very abrupt sometimes, and that's what's wonderful, because they only let you in, like truly in to their heart, because they don't let everybody get into their space. They may have a lot of friends, you know, but they show you a piece of themselves that they don't show anybody. We got the Temperance card here, which is all about patience. This person, they try to be well balanced. This person tries to bring harmony. This person also always re-examines their priorities before they actually take a move in life. So again, they're all up in their head with analyzation, okay? This person, moderation. So you're a fire element, my beautiful Leo. Your person is, well, this is a Sagittarian card here, and we've got some Libra energy too, and some Leo, but I feel we got a little bit of Scorpio energy here too. I feel this person takes things slow, okay? You're the passionate, fiery element, and they take things a little bit slower in their time in the relationship. They may, you know, this person also blends with you. It's really interesting. Sometimes they temper their energy to go with the flow, and I have to say, sometimes that may infuriate you, my beautiful Leo. They may be the sort of person that you're like, where should we go today? And they're like, I don't know, where do you want to go? And you're like, oh, just make a decision. So I feel like this person thinks. They take a long time to think. So sometimes they may like look towards you for guidance. But this person, I feel, both of you are grounding forces in each other's lives, and this is a fated relationship. You're meant to be with each other. Now also, yeah, this person is like symmetry. This person matches you in a way that it's almost like power couple energy. There's a lot of passion there, but there is some sort of sadness. Now, either this is sadness that's gone before, or this is the anxiety showing up as the outcome energy here. They're showing me that it will transform as you mature, as you and this person sort of grow together. You actually start to trust the connection a bit more and sort of realize it is a fated relationship. And I feel like you're going to have lots of adventures together. You're very playful spirits together. Now, your person, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very honest, who is, you know, as I said, someone who makes quite shrewd decisions. Can be a little bit blunt sometimes, but this person knows what they want to do in life. They set their intentions, and they can be a bit stubborn. Where, you know, this person's looking to settle down. Okay, as you can see, this person, the Queen of Swords there is actually connected to a whole big like forest of trees there. So, and she's willing to go to another place, for example, to grow healthy relationships, or you know, plant roots, because the Queen of Swords is someone who's really honest, who knows what they want, very direct. So if this person tells you they love you, my beautiful Leo, believe them, because this person absolutely adores you. This person, Queen of Swords, is a thinker, okay, and this person is thinking about you. What I would say here is that you may be a little bit anxious about the amount of love you feel for this person, because you may feel sometimes that you're out of depth, as in you've never felt like this about anybody before, and that raises a little bit of anxiety or insecurity sometimes. I mean, that's maybe something that needs to be worked within you. We all have it. We all have a moment of feeling that this is the person of our absolute dreams, and you know, we worry, have those split minute sort of worries where like, what if this person leaves me? Just remember that not to put this person on a pedestal, okay? Because to keep the balance in the relationship. Because as soon as we put a person on a pedestal in a relationship, we become below them and we start to look up to them. We actually rearrange the balance in the relationship. This person actually wants to be very fair. They're very honest, open. This person is really good with animals, they just gave me. Very good with animals. And healthy boundaries. So this person may be actually teaching you about healthy boundaries as well, because you're teaching this person to be more open, more loving, to allow their heart to flow. And this person absolutely, they think the world of you, okay? The the Sun card is a Leo card. So this person, I mean, maybe this person you're dealing with is Scorpio, because everything seems to be opposite on yours. It doesn't have to be, it could be Cancerian. We've got Sagittarius here. We've got a number of signs, so it doesn't really matter about the signs that I'm picking up on. The Sun indicates this person, you know, sees a future with you. They see their future with you. They actually see both of you uprooting perhaps one day and actually moving to the countryside is what they're giving me. The Sun card is a positive card. They see this relationship as something to flourish. That it's almost like this person feels like they hit the jackpot being with you. They love the energy that you give to the relationship. They love the shine that you have, the warmth. I feel like you like basking in their energy too. I feel like you do like the fact that sometimes they can be quite like, you know, I mean, this person can be a decision maker, but I feel like they go through cycles of, and right about the moon period, where they sort of feel a little bit sort of like inconsistent, or normally they're quite like, they know what they want, they're very precise, they make a decision, and then it'll come to like right about the full moon and their energy kind of just goes a little bit off because it really affects them. So know that this person goes in cycles. So right about the full moon period, if you're like asking this person, so what do you want to do today? And they're like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And you're like, this isn't like them normally, what's going on? It's a cycle that they're going through. We all shift with the energy. So I feel like it's nothing to worry about. But there's a lot of love here, and I feel like you complement each other very well. Now the outcome energy, we've got the death card here, which is all about transformation. So both of you actually raise each other up, and I feel both of you actually help sort of balance out each other's old habits. You know, you help each other release old habits and cultivate a healthier relationship. I feel like this is one of the healthier relationships you've been in. This is a soulmate reading for couples who are in relationships. Or the person that is on your mind, how they feel about the relationship and how you feel about the relationship. But I feel both of you, I mean, your person is very protective over you, my beautiful Leo. They try and do little things that try and make sure that like nothing gets in the way of your happiness, because as you can see, we've got the side there. This is a Scorpio energy again. We got the side there, golden side, to take away the clouds in front of the sun. So this person, you know, I feel like they want the best for you all the time. They want, you know, this person thinks about you in a way where they don't want anything to get in the way of your happiness, and they wouldn't let anything get in the way of you and their relationship either, okay? Because this person, as they mature, I feel like they will blossom a little bit more, and they will actually, how can I put that? They will open themselves a little bit more and be a bit more, especially in arguments and things like that, they'll be a little bit more forthcoming with communication. Because we've got the Emperor here. Now the Emperor, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but the Emperor tends to be about people who are, they've got a lot of feeling going on there, but they tend to put on like a tough front. So both of you may be quite ambitious, for example, or you focus on career and success, and that's wonderful, but sometimes the emotions are harder to process, is what they're giving me. Also, the Emperor can be a little bit like stubborn sometimes. And when arguments and things happen like that, there can be an avoidance of addressing the issue. So just be a little bit mindful of that. But as a relationship, I feel like this relationship is a transformational relationship where both of you will mature together and there is a psychic bond. You will actually be the sort of couple, which maybe you think that's annoying, but you'll finish each other's sentences, that sort of thing. The Empress, the High Priestess, you know, you've got the High Priestess here in reverse when I did you know, the Nine of Swords. So there's a little bit of worry that you feel like this person represses feelings or represses, goes silent and represses, and you think that maybe you can't trust them sometimes. Actually, this person, they're showing me that this person is just a little bit private and they're mysterious. And I feel like both you and this person are going to rediscover each other as you get older. There's going to be like, you know, when you meet someone and then you kind of like, You're discovering new things about them that are exciting all the time, just to keep the relationship alive. It's not that you're withholding, it's just that it hasn't come up yet. So I feel like you and this person are going to discover new exciting things about each other as you blossom together. Also, they're showing me the keys. So they're in the interlocking keys, which they're telling me that this is secure. Both of you want the same thing. Both of you are on the same page, and it's a very loving relationship. That there is a psychic connection, a psychic bonding with you and this person also. This is a card of trusting yourself and trusting your intuition as well. So both of you, you know, I feel there's a lot of love here, and both of you, there may be just like an element of anxiety about trust. Now I'm going to pull a card on these two cards, because the Five of Swords can be about self-sabotage, okay? It can be about allowing a past situation to affect a present situation. But as you can see, that person, she's taken the lesson, she's taken a piece from the past and kept it with her as the lesson, a reminder of what hurt, and blossoms and thrives despite it, okay? So I feel the Five of Swords, I mean, the Five of Swords is, especially when there's conflict or drama or an argument, there can be an energy of how can I put that? I just feel like it's to do with arguments. It's just that every couple argues, but I just keep getting this energy that sometimes when you argue or with each other, and I mean, we all have a little argument occasionally. It clears the air, and it allows you to see that the other person cares. Of course, if it's going into abusive territory and things like that, that's not healthy. But I feel this person's got healthy energy, okay? This is a soulmate reading where we all have ups and downs, and nothing's ever like rainbows and unicorns, right? But I just feel like whenever there's an argument or things like that, it tends to get overthought. And it's almost like, oh, wow, that's really interesting, because they said about this, the statue that they were showing me earlier from Burning Man. So it's almost like both caged individuals, okay? And both of them have got backs to each other, but the inner child is like reaching out. So it can be like being stubborn in relationships where both of you may be brooding over it. And when deep down, both of you actually just want to say, I love you, I want to be with you, and there's no reason to be anxious or anything like that. The Eight of Swords is like self-imposed restriction. You know, there is a freedom here, okay? Eight of Swords, this beautiful angel creature can actually leave the cage, but remains in the cage because they're keeping themselves stuck and in sorrow. So it's like released denial. See things as they truly are with clarity. Sometimes we can self-sabotage ourselves. The Five of Swords tends to be a card of self-sabotage. So that's either you or your person, because this is an outcome energy. I see both of you transforming in a wonderful way together as you mature in the relationship. This is a long-lasting relationship that is actually faded, but these are just little things that creep up sometimes. Communication is important, because the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords tells me that there is sometimes a little bit of a miscommunication that goes on there. I'm just going to pull a quick card to clarify that. Yeah, there's a worry about separation. The Four of Wands here. I mean, the Four of Wands in reverse is all about arguments. Literally, look it up. Four of Wands in reverse can be about arguments and things like that. So that's what they're giving me there. Remember, of course, if there's too many arguments going on, then something needs to be. There needs to be a conversation. But healthy arguments. I mean, we've got the Page of Swords here in reverse. So this is, it's like try not to overthink this. Try not to. Think that this is the be-all and end-all of things. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Yeah, Five of Swords is coming up again in another deck there. So this is about self. It can be also a little bit like game playing, okay? You know when two people are very sarcastic and, you match each other's wit, but then one person says things that's a little bit like close to the bone, and you're like, huh, that actually hurt. Actually, why did you say that? You absolute whatever. Doesn't mean that this person doesn't love you. It can mean that some people tend to go a bit too far, and I feel like your person sometimes says things in the wrong way and goes a little bit too far, and it may wound, and it makes makes you brood a little bit. Okay, that's what's coming out there. The Fool card. So the Fool card is about, you know, having faith that this person absolutely adores you, because I mean they've got you on their mind. The Queen of Swords is a thinker, you know, and what they've got on their mind is you. What are you anxious about? The fact that you give all of your heart to this connection. The Fool card is to trust that the universe is guiding both of you, and take that leap of faith together. Also, this is about have faith. Okay. I feel like you and this person do go through cycles of retaining that playfulness, that sort of originality, the reason why you fell in love with each other in the first place. But then you may go through cycles of wanting to do stuff on your own, for example, and having that independence. That's healthy. I mean, I don't mean that they want to just leave the home space and, you know, go off and take a year out. And what I'm talking about is that we all crave that moment where we want to have our alone time, our me time. So that's something to factor into a relationship as well, okay? Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me fated relationship. Both of you are a force to be reckoned with. You may go through cycles of change within the union, but it is a fortunate one. There's good karma in this relationship. Both of you, you know, it's the right time to be with each other. And both of you, you know, you're following your heart. Destiny actually brought you and this person together, okay? Both of you, with the Page of Wands, this is about, you know, sort of enjoying like travel together. Some of you may actually be booking some sort of travel together. Perhaps your person is actually currently looking at places to go, because I see that this person is looking to travel. That's what I'm getting. The Page of Wands is to remain curious about each other, not to take each other for granted, for example. Keep that sort of lust for life, even though you're sort of in a settled couple. So sometimes we can get into that routine, get stuck in a rut. So they're indicating here that whenever you get this card, this is about finding your purpose. And I feel like both of you feel like you've met your purpose for being. That this is a fated connection, and that there's a lot of love here. Also, there's a lot of passion. Both of you are very young at heart. No matter what age you are, you're young at heart, and you keep that spark alive and not take each other for granted, or you try really hard not to. Yeah, I feel both of you actually have the same dreams of wanting to be with each other, and, you know, sometimes you could venture out of comfort zones and, you know, explore new things. They're indicating, this is wonderful, they're indicating that friendship first. There's a strong friendship in this relationship. I mean, the Page of Wands can also be about loyalty, about, you know, deep friendship, deep commitment and fidelity. Okay, so I feel like also that sometimes taking the initiative, both of you having that time to sort of take the initiative in the relationship, that push and pull, where sometimes you organize things, my beautiful Leo, or sometimes they do, so that both of you feel like you're carrying the weight within the relationship equally. But yeah, this is all about commitment. And keeping things active and, you know, creative. I feel like both of you are a very creative project. You could work on a creative, that's interesting because I'm scrying at the same time as doing this reading. Both of you may be called to do a creative project together. I mean, it could be literally like DIY, but it could be that both of you think about being in business with each other later on. Or I feel both of you have the potential to be a power couple. Okay, you may gravitate towards doing something that both of you are eager to be in business with each other because of that Emperor card and the Page of Wands. So interesting that, because I'm scrying and I'm picking up the words and the energy as I do your reading, they gave me project. So, I feel like both of you want to learn more about each other as well, which is what is perfect for a couple. You know, we don't stop learning about each other just because we've gone through the honeymoon period of a relationship. So I feel like this is the sort of relationship that will last the test of time as you mature. And this person thinks about you a lot. You're on their mind all the time. They want to take things a bit slower. That's just on their own energy. And I feel like you've got nothing to worry about here in terms of this relationship. I feel it's very loving. I feel like there's a psychic bond with this. Now, either you and this person have gone through some sort of heartbreak in the past, maybe because, I mean, to get 2 cards here where it's like 5 of Swords and 8 of Swords, there may have been something where you both understand a certain sorrow in each other's life. I'm going to come at it from that point of view, just to see. Have my beautiful Leos and their person experienced a similar sorrow in life? Okay, separation, the Lover's card in reverse. So both of you may have experienced separation in the past, whether it is, divorce, or whether it is some sort of a breakup that was very, very painful, and there's been trust issues, or there's been anxiety about history repeating itself. I feel like you've got nothing to worry about here, but it may be something that is at the core of a relationship. The Lover's card, it can be like people made bad choices in love relationships, and it may have affected you and this person, and there's a little bit of baggage from past situations. It doesn't mean that you're actually making it hinder the relationship anyway. It can be more about your go-to emotion. So for example, if in a previous relationship you argued with somebody and they just ghosted you and you didn't hear from them for ages, you may have learnt a behavior that made you feel like you're on eggshells, that you're always going to lose that person. And this person may have experienced something similar. But when you and your person that you've got right now sort of have a disagreement or something like that, both of you, your go-to energy is a cycle which happened in the past. It's almost like it raises anxiety within you and influences responses in a relationship that is actually very secure, that is actually very loving. And so that may be something that's coming up there. I didn't really know how this reading was going to go organically, but I feel like there's just a little bit of advice that's coming through for both of you. But I feel like this is a divinely timed relationship. You're both fated to be with each other. I feel like there's nothing to worry about. I feel like this is a past anxiety that may be arising in a relationship that causes a little bit of discomfort from time to time. But this person, they're a little bit private, and they're very sharp with their words sometimes, but they love you and they think about you all the time, Leo. And you are loyal to this person. You love this person too. So I feel like this is a fated relationship to be in. Okay, now I'm just going to get some final cards for you and your person, things to remember as you move through your relationship. Now, I also will be doing a singles reading, of course, and a twin flame connection reading, but a lot of you called out for a soulmate reading. And although soulmates, they're meant to be together, which I can see that both of you complement each other so well, there's ups and downs in every relationships. Okay, thank you so much. So the first card you have to remember is you are ready. You're ready to dive on into this relationship. Okay, there's nothing to fear here. It's number 30. When you reduce it, 3 plus 0 is 3. The Empress, which is about beauty. You're beautiful both inside and out, my beautiful Leo. You're lovable. Your heart is like second to none. You're the sort of person that people crave to be loved by. So remember that, okay? And your person, I'm a problem solver. Isn't that the truth, okay? So this person has got the Queen of Swords there. So they're very logical. Again, this person, their mind may be a little bit like a maze, my beautiful Leo, to you sometimes. You're trying to work this person out. And that Page of Swords may not be about that you're curious about what they're up to. Maybe that you're trying to work them out. What are they thinking? What's going on in their mind? Because they may be a little bit more insular than you are. And that's not something to fear. You're ready to launch this big romance. I mean, you're already in it. You're ready to take this, big loving journey of life with this person. Just dive on all in is what they're giving me here. And your person, they're a problem solver. If they don't know, they will try and fix it. This person will try and make it work. They will always try to find a way to make sure that you are happy. And that's not that they're going to pander to your every need or anything like that, because then that's them putting you on a pedestal. It needs to be balanced. And this person is trying to find that happy medium. But I feel like this person, they present a healing front. Both of you are healing each other. You're working through certain things from past situations, but together you're strong, you're united, and this is a destined relationship. I feel like there's like a youthful energy about you both where you're like, let's see where it goes, when deep down both of you know this is the one. Okay, so I really feel like you've met your match here. Okay, now I'm just going to get a trinket before I close reading. Thank you so much for it, guys. For angels, can you please? This is interesting. Okay, so we've got, again, Scorpio energy. We've got the death symbol, which is about transformation. So I feel like this is a very transformative, loving connection. I feel, especially since we've got the tree of life as well, I feel like both of you will actually enter into each other's family tree, your lineage, if you haven't already. And I feel like both of you will transform into a healthy relationship where there's a lot of growth. Both of you will plant roots together. They actually want this on the Queen of Swords. I feel like you and this person, if you haven't moved in with each other already, you will. And I feel like this relationship will change your life. I mean, I feel like you'll be with this person. This is destined. This is your soulmate. So where'd you like this? Interesting. We've got the King of Cups. They want it on the King of Cups. So again, that's the death symbol, which symbolizes Scorpio energy as well. So I feel like this transforms the way that you love, Leo. I feel like you will let your heart be wild and free with this person. You will learn that you can trust this relationship and that this person is here to stay. Okay, they're here to grow old with you. We've got the Emperor there. They're here to mature with you. Be a little bit more, or be open, shall we say. Be open that they're a little bit slower in opening their emotions to you. Doesn't mean that they don't have love for you. They absolutely adore you. Okay, so that's what's coming out there. That was just this is my first sort of well, for YouTube anyway, my first proper couples reading. As I said, I didn't know how it was going to go. My guides just said let's launch it and see what happens. So for all of you who are looking for a couples reading or a soulmate reading, rather than the twin flame one or the singles one, this was it. So I hope it resonated in some way for you. It seemed to be more about a little bit of advice that came out there as well. So I hope it resonated in some way. Now I'm also running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. If you'd like to be in the chance to win that, all you have to do is take a few moments every morning to thank the universe for all that you have and for all that you have yet to receive, because more gratitude will actually attract more things and situations to be grateful for. Okay, in the comments box below, all you have to do is put this sentence: I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload only. I hope something resonated here for you, my beautiful Leo. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Leo. Love and light.